I grew up in Texas, facing a tough childhood, but boxing changed everything for me. I burst onto the scene with raw power, knocking out opponents left and right. In 1973, I became the heavyweight champion by demolishing Joe Frazier in just 2 rounds. But then came the fight that altered my life forever. The rumble in the jungle against Muhammad Ali. I was strong and confident, but Ali's genius strategy left me shattered. I retired at just 28, lost and broke, but found a new path as a preacher. George Foreman, from knockouts to millions, a man who knocked out Joe Frazier in just 2 rounds, a man who faced Muhammad Ali in one of the greatest fights ever, and a man who made more money selling grills than throwing punches. This is the incredible journey of George Foreman, from a ruthless knockout artist to a business empire worth hundreds of millions. Born in Texas in 1949, George Foreman had a tough childhood, growing up poor and often getting into trouble. But boxing changed his life. He burst onto the scene with sheer brute force, knocking out opponent after opponent. In 1973, he became the heavyweight champion by destroying Joe Frazier in just 2 rounds, knocking him down 6 times. The world had never seen such power, and Foreman looked unbeatable. But then came the rumble in the jungle, a fight that changed his life forever. In 1974, Foreman faced Muhammad Ali in Zaire for one of the most legendary fights in history. Foreman was stronger, younger, and expected to win. But Ali had a genius plan, the rope-a-dope strategy. He leaned on the ropes, let Foreman punch himself tired, and in the 8th round, Ali landed a devastating right hand, knocking Foreman out. It was a shocking defeat that shattered his confidence. Just 3 years later, Foreman retired from boxing at only 28 years old. After retiring, Foreman experienced a spiritual awakening and became a preacher, leaving boxing behind for over a decade. But by the 1980s, he had a problem. He was broke. So, at the age of 38, he made an announcement that shocked the world. He was coming back to boxing. Everyone laughed. A slow, out-of-shape Foreman against younger, faster fighters? No chance. But Foreman had changed. He wasn't relying only on power anymore. He fought with patience, defense, and experience. And in 1994, at the age of 45, he got his shot against heavyweight champion Michael Moorer. For 9 rounds, Foreman was losing, but in round 10, he saw his moment. Boom! A perfect right hand sent Moorer crashing to the canvas. The referee counted to 10, and at 45 years old, Foreman had done the impossible. He was the oldest heavyweight champion in history. It was one of the greatest comeback stories in sports. But Foreman wasn't done winning yet. After retiring for good, Foreman made a business move that would change his life forever. A company approached him with a fat-reducing grill, asking him to endorse it. Instead of taking a one-time payment, Foreman made a smart decision. He asked for a percentage of every sale. The George Foreman grill became a phenomenon, selling over 100 million units worldwide. In total, Foreman made over $200 million from the grill, far more than he ever made from boxing. Today, George Foreman is remembered as a 2-time heavyweight champion, one of the hardest punchers in boxing history, and a business genius who turned his name into a global empire. His story is proof that it's never too late to reinvent yourself and come back stronger than ever. So, what do you think of George Foreman's incredible journey? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary stories.